up, y'all? This is Spencer from SLED Fitness. We are day 4 vlog. Right now what I'm doing some machine decline chest press. Right now I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, produce as much force as possible. I'm looking about the speed of how I do it. And so right now I'm training in suboptimal conditions, didn't get enough sleep, ate like crap, didn't get a good breakfast, and whatever excuses. So I noticed that normally I do more weight whenever I'm doing this, and I can produce the same speed that I'm getting. So right now, with that, I've noticed that I've had to go down in weight to be able to keep the same speed that I normally do. So I want this to go really, really fast. And so some days you just gotta go lower so you can get that same speed. That's important when you're trying to train dynamically and trying to increase the speed of what you're doing. Not everything needs to be heavy and slow and hypertrophy based, right? Sometimes, depending on what you're doing, you need to be going from point A to point B ASAP, right? So that's what I'm doing here. So what's important about this method of training is that you want to go and you want to be able to produce that same level of force, that 100% force. And if you notice in your sets that force, that speed of what you're moving is decreasing, then you should probably stop your set, because you want 100% intensity at all times. So when you're trying to move faster, that's really important. You don't want to go to failure on these. You want to be able to keep consistently producing that same level of force. Alright, so on these, I'm doing some Zercher squats. With this, I'm focusing on strength. And strength can also be defined as how well you can hold a posture. So I'm focusing on this one specifically. I'm just coming down really nice and controlled, not letting gravity take me down, but I'm controlling the descent and then just coming up relatively fast. Not as explosively as I can, but just controlled, concentric. With this, I'm sitting down onto a platform, and that's taking away that isometric pause, which is allowing me to be able to come up a lot more explosively. There's definitely pros and benefits. There's pros and cons to not having something, but this is also great if you can't descend as much as you want to. You can just slowly work on that. All right. there's many reasons, but 3 big ones that I really like training with the Landmine University system is 3 concepts that I really like that transfer a lot into sport-specific training. So one is forward intent. Everything I'm doing on the bar is driving forward. I'm constantly maintaining forward pressure. Number 2 is the concept of coiling, right? Creating a short side and a long side with the distance between my shoulder and my hip. So not only am I bringing my shoulder down, but I'm also hiking my hip up. That's very important. So I'm here and here. I'm going back and forth between this coil. Third is rotation. So I'm getting a lot of rotational intent with my movements. Now, especially with the coil and the rotation, you start seeing a lot of application to like a Mike Tyson style of boxing. Where I'm here, 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 here. And there's a lot of transfer and that forward pressure, right? I'm here. And you can develop a lot of explosiveness between those, right? So I'm not that good at boxing yet, but you can see how these movements can directly transfer into what you're doing if you're boxing, if you're fighting, if you're wrestling, grappling, Muay Thai. All right, get some.